What up? It is Monday morning. I'm back in the office and I got the question of the day for you. What does your week look like and how will you make it run smoothly? Okay, so let's talk about our week, right? It's Monday morning. Many of us have tons of stuff going on, but today's Monday. And so today's the day that we kind of start organizing our week. We think about like, okay, how are we going to make it a good week? How are we going to make it run smoothly? So I want to hear from you. Comment below and let's talk about this. Let's support one another. That's what these questions and that's what this channel is all about. It's all about supporting one another. Let's unite instead of untie. So I want to hear from you. Comment below and I want to hear about your week. I want to hear what you have going on and I want to find out about how you're making it run smoothly because I'm always looking for tips, right? And there might be other people out there that are also looking for tips. So I want to hear from you. So comment below. So, okay, whew, deep breath. There's a lot going on this week on my end. First and foremost, I just want to do a big little recognize of this day, September 26th. Was it 2016? I had to think about that for a second. September 26th, 2016. 19 years ago today, I was living in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, and I bought a one-way ticket and I moved to San Francisco. And it was what, 1997. And it was so scary and so frightening and so exciting all at the same time. I kind of call it the roller coaster effect, right? When you're like super, super excited about something, but then you're like kind of scared at the same time. I was 23, so this was 97. This was like, you know, before cell phones and even before the internet was really what it is today. And so 19 years ago today, I made a big decision and I left my hometown, which I had been there, you know, for 23 years of my life. And I decided to start this new adventure and it was scary and crazy. And it just, you know, it was homeless for just a little bit. And it was just, I had no idea what I was doing, but I took a chance. And then also this day in 2001, my roommate Andrew and I ended up in Brooklyn in New York. And it wasn't supposed to be on September 26th, but it just kind of happened the way with 9/11 and driving cross country and the whole thing. And so this day is kind of momentous for me. It's maybe like an Independence Day of sorts. But so I just wanted to quick acknowledge that. But my week is really, really busy. Today I start back up with After School Matters. I'm going to be teaching these high school students for like the next 2.5 months for a couple hours after school. So that's happening today. You know, teaching, so I got to figure out my lesson plans, I got to figure out homework and all that stuff. And then Thursday is kind of a big deal too. As many of you know, I got a part-time gig working in adult education up at Chicago Botanic Gardens. And Cheryl Strayed, you know, the woman that wrote the book Wild and a bunch of other books. Reese Witherspoon played her in the movie Wild a couple years ago in 2014. And so she's coming in, she's part of this lecture series that the garden is doing. And I get to pick up Cheryl from the hotel. I get to take her to Ravinia because that's where she's speaking. I basically get to be like her personal assistant, like her wrangler. And I'm like crazy excited about this. Like this is so cool. So much going on. And how am I going to make it run smoothly? Piece by piece, breath by breath, and just doing what I can in the moment that I'm in. And realizing that like not everything needs to get done today, but I just need to work on what needs to get done today. So that's me. That's what's going on in my week. Now I want to hear from you. Comment below. Let's talk about this. Let's have a judgment-free conversation and let's support one another. That's what these questions and that's what this channel is all about. And while you're here, subscribe. Come hang out with us. This is kind of a cool place to be. And invite a friend because the more people that are part of this conversation, the sooner we can change the world. Thanks.